Cinema
Hello,
Peeps.
Cinema Peeps! Do you like my sweater?
Well, it's that time of year again. That time where we reflect on the movies of 2017, find out which ones we really liked, which ones we didn't like so much, and which ones actually kind of surprised us a little bit. Plus, we also talk about the movies that we're looking forward to next year.
Kendra!
What?
You said movies we're looking forward to next year. You mean this year.
Did I? Oops. Alright, so I think we'll first start off with our top 3 favorite films that we loved from 2017. Take it away, Kaylee.
2017 wasn't an awful year of movies, I wouldn't say. But I think, at the end of the day, in no particular order, I think the top 3 of my favorite movies that I would watch again in 2017 was Wonder Woman, Kong Skull Island, and Baby Driver. I emphasize a lot on watch again, because I feel that is a very important thing about a film. If you can't watch it another time, to me it's not a good film. As much as I loved Logan and it being a wonderful swan song, I don't think it's a movie I'm going to continuously watch every day versus the 3 that I picked. Not saying it's not a good movie. I thought it was great. But that was just my thoughts. And also another runner-up would be Beauty and the Beast. I loved it. I don't know, some fast points about the movies that I liked. I thought Wonder Woman was fantastic. Finally, DC has nailed it. We almost fell apart at the end, but we held on. And it did really good. I enjoyed all the action sequence in Wonder Woman. I enjoyed the little romance chemistry between her and Chris Pine. That was really good. I hope everybody else, because I know they're doing one for Aquaman. I know they're doing one for The Flash. I just hope they get just as good as treatment as Wonder Woman did. I enjoyed Baby Driver. The music was great. What's the guy's name who plays in Baby Driver? He has a really weird name.
Ansel Elgort?
Thank you. Really weird name. Up to the point, I think I only saw him in the Divergent series, and honestly, I did not like him very much. So him in this role was really surprising for me, and I thought he did a fantastic job. I think my favorite moment from that film, though, was the opening scene where he's walking down the street and you can see the lyrics to the song he's listening to in the trees and on the wall, on the coffee cup. I thought it was fantastic. Because it's not super noticeable, and then you notice it, and it's just like, wow, that's amazing. And I know there's already... I think they've confirmed it that there's going to be a Baby Driver 2. Not 100% sure how I feel about that yet, but hopefully it'll be just as good as this one. I enjoyed Kong Skull Island. I love Tom Hiddleston. He was really great in it. Monkey fights, fantastic. Fantastic monkey fights. And I know that's part of the Godzilla world, building thing, but it never felt like I needed to know. I'm not really huge into Godzilla, but watching Kong Skull Island, it didn't make me feel like I missed out on anything. It told the story it needed to tell. It was awesome. That is some quick pointers of my movies that I liked in 2017. What about you, Kendra? What did you enjoy?
Well, it shouldn't be too surprising that my top 3 favorite films of 2017 were all horror related.
I'm actually genuinely shocked. Genuinely.
I do agree with your point though, Kaylee, that your favorite films should be ones that you want to see over and over again. 2 of these films I did end up seeing more than once in theaters. One of them I wish I ended up seeing more than once, but it'll definitely be one I get on DVD for sure. But anyway, those 3 films are It, Happy Death Day, and Annabelle Creation. All 3 I enjoyed so much. The horror aspects were just brilliant, and I have no words. They were great. They were awesome. Annabelle Creation was the continuation of the Annabelle / Conjuring series, obviously. Everybody that I took to see it were terrified completely the entire time. People who do the Conjuring and the Annabelle series they do it so well. They do horror so great. I admire them so much. It was awesome. Great job. Happy Death Day, really enjoyed. It wasn't so much a horror as it was more of like a horror comedy. It definitely had some jump scares. I jumped a couple of times, which is rare for me. I thought it was super funny. It was a really interesting take, and I'm also a huge fan of time travel and story concepts like that. And this was kind of like a Groundhog Day-esque theme, but it was done really well. The humor was spot on, and yeah, I just thought it was different, and I really enjoyed it. And then last but not least, It. Oh my goodness. It. I don't know what it is about It, but it's always been my all-time favorite horror movie. It's definitely the one horror movie that's always kind of like made the hairs stand up on the back of my neck, and so I think that's what really makes me so excited about it and really makes me enjoy it so much. So when they said they were going to do a remake, I was like beyond excited. And when I went to see it, I was kind of nervous that they might, follow suit with all the rest of the remakes that have been happening that don't end up being as good as the original. But this one was so great. They did a great job. Bill Skarsgård was amazing as Pennywise. I didn't think they could find anybody who would do Pennywise as well as Tim Curry did, and they did, and he was terrifying, and it was great. And everybody still has nightmares from it. Great movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Even if you're scared of clowns, just go see it. It's so much fun. I can't push it enough. It's great. Good job, Stephen King. Good job, everybody who made it. Can't wait for the next one.
Here's my counter argument. Don't see it.
Our next category is the movies that we didn't like from 2017. I only had two, and that was King Arthur. 2016 favorites video that we did, I said I was really looking forward to it because it was a Guy Ritchie film and it was going to be different, I thought. I don't know, it didn't get me, it didn't suck me in. I felt like it just kind of was all over the place. It didn't stick enough to me to be able to say anything really bad about it or to be able to say anything really good about it. That's all I can say. And the other one that just was completely horrible was The Mummy, the remake of The Mummy with Tom Cruise. The Mummy wasn't that great. Sorry. You can't top Brendan Fraser, man. Like, classic. It's classic. How about you, Kaylee? What was your not-so-favorite films from last year?
First of all, Kendra, don't apologize for a piece of shit movie. There's nothing we had no control over this. That was their fault. My picks, I actually, funny enough, picked The Mummy as well. And it was just so bad. If anything, though, it made me appreciate Tom Cruise more. I don't know how that's possible, but it did. It was weird. Another movie that I was really disappointed with was Kingsman 2. I remember seeing the first one, not really knowing what to expect, and watching it and having my mind blown to go into this one, and I was just really confused with what just happened. I think the problem with the movie stems from it tried to mash too many ideas together. Although what's her name? Julianne Moore? I think that's her name. I thought she did alright as the villain. Maybe not as good as Samuel Jackson, but as her own villain, I thought she did well. There still was good parts to it, so it was frustrating to watch. Overall, I was really disappointed with the film. And my other one that I did not like this year was Pirates of the Caribbean. That film hurt me too. To be fair, again, it was one that, like, the first 10 minutes of that movie, I was questioning why I liked the Pirates franchise. Like, how do you do that? How do you make, 3 pretty great films? I don't count the fourth, that was a piece of garbage, And then it was just like, I didn't know why I was in the theater. It hurt me. But if you ignore the first 15 minutes of that film, it's alright. It's not great, but it's alright. Justice League just barely missed the mark, but it was pretty close as well. Those are my 3 films that I did not enjoy this past year. But let's wrap it up on a more positive note. Kendra, what was your Ghost Rider movie? What is that called? Dark Horse film. What was your Dark Horse film?
I won't go too much into detail just to keep it short and sweet, but I have 2 that really surprised me this year. One was Colossal, which has Anne Hathaway and Jason Sudeikis in it. It's about a girl who finds out that she somehow has some sort of weird connection to a monster that's attacking the city of Japan, or a city in Japan. They have to find some way to stop it. Very bizarre, very quirky film. I enjoyed it. Very different film for Jason Sudeikis too, like very different role for him. But really cool. Very different. Thought it was cool. Yeah, so another one of mine that really surprised me was A Cure for Wellness. If you've seen it, it's a twisted film. I didn't realize how twisted it was until I actually watched the whole thing. But it really just kind of makes me more creeped out by Dane DeHaan even more than I was before. I also felt there was like a few weird different storylines kind of trying to branch off. For me, it kind of felt like it was going from like Shutter Island to like Phantom of the Opera to like all these weird storylines that kind of like kept coming out of nowhere. But the ultimate like underline, or the ultimate main storyline, I guess, through the whole thing was very, very dark, very twisted, very disturbing. It's probably one film that definitely kept me on the edge of my seat throughout the whole thing. So that's why it kind of stuck as as one of the films that surprised me of last year. So Haley, how about you? What was your dark horse film of last year?
Well, I only have one. I decided to pick Jumanji: Return to the Jungle. Really, I went into that movie like not expecting a whole lot, and I walked out and I was genuinely like really happy, and literally like the whole day me and my friend were quoting it the entire day. Jack Black stole the show. If anything, go see it for Jack Black alone. Amazing.
So, last but not least, it's now time to figure out which movies we're looking forward to in 2018.
Well, there's a lot of good stuff coming out this year. A lot of mine are Disney, because Disney's gonna rule the world, I'm pretty sure, pretty soon. Obviously, you got things like Avengers, Infinity Wars, but I think I'm personally more excited for Black Panther. Jurassic World Lost Kingdom, which is home. I know, remembering reading articles, they're saying it's gonna be very thrilly, very horror-esque almost. And so, I'm definitely excited for that. I'll be scared shitless, but I'll be excited for it. Ready Player One, actually. when I just saw Star Wars, we saw a trailer for it, and I was like, this looks like it's gonna be dope. Another one, I'm hoping Red Sparrow looks like it'd be really interesting with Jennifer Lawrence. I hope that it's really good. I think if I had to pick one singular movie I am excited for, it is Incredible 2. I am so excited. I've wanted this sequel for forever. And then another animated film I'm looking forward to is Wreck-It Ralph 2 Breaks the Internet. Also, if it does, I'm not sure 100% if this is going to happen or not, because I haven't seen any trailers for it yet. But there's the 2 X-Men films that are coming out this year. There's the New Mutants, and then X-Men The Dark Phoenix Saga. The last couple I'm excited for is the continuation for Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Just because I love ABBA. And then there's the one that Disney just released a trailer for, I think a couple weeks ago, for the Nutcracker one. That one looks like it could be really cool, so hopefully it's good. But like I said, for all these films, I'm excited / terrified. I'm hoping they're all going to be great. Hopefully I'm not, eating my words later next year. So Kendra, you're up.
Alright. The movies that I'm looking forward to in 2018 are Ready Player One. It comes out a day before my birthday, so I'm super excited about it. I'm actually super excited for Ocean's 8. I just saw the trailer when it came out. I think it's going to be pretty funny. I think it'll be cool to have like a female twist on the whole Danny Ocean storyline. The Incredibles 2, obviously. I mean, who isn't looking forward to this? And I'm also really excited for Tomb Raider. I saw the trailer for that not too long ago as well. Annihilation looks really cool too. For my horror movies, Strangers 2. I've been waiting so long for a sequel. I love The Strangers. The Strangers is such a good movie. Super creepy. Awesome. And The Nun, which is the continuation of the Conjuring series. It's kind of a spin-off of one of the characters from The Conjuring 2. So I'm super excited about that. Obviously, Avengers Infinity War. And Deadpool 2, obviously. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all my movies for 2018 that I'm looking forward to. If you haven't already, go follow us on Instagram. We have a new Instagram account. It's @cinema_gals. We're posting a bunch of updates, behind the scenes, cool stuff to our story. Maybe we'll even do like some little fun like reviews after we've seen one of the movies that we've been talking about this year. Who knows? Anyways, let us know in the comments what you think of this video. If there's any movies that you saw this year that you really liked that we missed, or any movies that we mentioned that you maybe agree or disagree with, let us know. We love to hear you guys' opinions. Anyways, that's it for now. We'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye, Cinema Peeps.
Bye, guys! Woo!
Haley, you're also forgetting the fact that Chris Pine has a nudity completely in the movie. That should be a highlight of yours from Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but like, it's not about his shirtless personality. It's about the personality shirtless is what was important.